Hey, all my fans in TV Wonderland. My name is Tommy Payne. Welcome once again to An Idiot's Guide of Supercard. So, today it is Ding Dong, Ring Dom. And as you can see, John Morrison is the main card. But first, I need to show you something very, very interesting. And it's a first for me and my team. In our nice little team battleground today. Yes, it's R&R versus R&R++. I have the top deck. There we go. Obviously not charged yet. Mama Bear and Carp are doing a good job so far. Most of my team don't add their charges on until they've got the max of 120. So we're looking quite good on that aspect so far. So I just hit you back onto Ding Dong Ring Dom. And as we can see, it's Mr. Morrison. Now I'm going to show you my deck, because what I do with my deck is quite interesting. As you can see, I have two blue arrows pointing left. I have two yellow arrows pointing down. I have three yellow arrows pointing up. I have two blue arrows pointing to the right. And I have a weakened card. Now the weakened card is the one I'm training, and this will make sense as I go through the game on how easy it is to train a card on Ring Dom. It may not give me that card in the match, I do, but the plan is with that training card you put in the middle. Now with your other cards you're going to get maybe one blue arrow, maybe two blue arrows, maybe two yellows. But you should get the right cards to be able to train that card 4 times in a match. So your opponent will play them twice, you will play them twice, if the opponent plays in that manner. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a game, and I'm going to show you another tactic I use once the game is finished. And I find this tactic is a quicker way of getting the card at the end of it. I do have a lot of picks saved up as well, so hopefully my little theory of being able to show you what I do will work, and it will help you guys out collect these cards. So as you can see, I do have my Shawn Michaels card, so in the middle he goes. My opponent, nice as he is, or she, has quite kindly challenged me, and that's a training point for Shawn. So with my cards, I have an arrow down, attack number 2. So that's 2 games that Shawn's faced already. So we'll see what the next card brings up. And there we go again, Shawn gets attacked. So that's 3 guaranteed matches on Shawn Michaels in one game. So we'll see what I've got. I have 2 cards that face that way. And there we go, the four guaranteed attacks on Shawn Michaels. It means 4 guaranteed matches have gone on him. A quicker way to do the matches on your cards. That's going to be a very quick way to get to 100 if that happens every time. We'll wait and see where my opponent goes. Annoyingly for me, my opponent has gone exactly where I didn't want him to. So that now makes life a little bit more interesting. I'll chuck Hacksaw down there. And he beat me. So it looks like I'm probably going to lose this game, which really isn't showing you amazing things. But I don't mind losing one game just to be able to show you my way of training up. I obviously would have pulled out of that match in normal circumstances. So my last card I revealed on the board is this one down the bottom here. So I'm going to open these ones up again. And there we go. There is another one opened up. I will then continue on that side. And there's another one. So the theory is that I continue to attack this side. I wait for the network error to sort itself out. There we go. Just keep attacking this side. Get my charges in. All helps the team. So once I've cleared this one, I will now go and attack up the top. The idea is that the next card will hopefully be in the top. The way I like to do this is in a figure of 8. It's not always going to work out this way, but most of the time it works out that you do get the cards you need in the order. Doesn't look like it will be this time. So what I do, I then go and attack down the bottom. I always go in a figure of 8. There's no particular rule to do this, but I just find a figure of 8 usually works for me. And just like the match, this is going to prove me wrong as well. So unfortunately, that's all my cards charged. Okay guys, sorry for that slight interruption. So we'll continue showing you the drift board. So hopefully, I go around this time, it'll hopefully work. As I say, doesn't always work, it ain't necessarily gonna work, but it's the way I find easiest at doing it. And 9 times out of 10, there's another one there. 9 times out of 10, it will fall in order. You might end up skipping one and move on to the next one, but it does tend to open up everything quite quickly. Another thing I like to do is I like to build up the picks, because I'd rather be picking 40 to 50 shards at a time than picking 6 to 12, because it just takes long. Doing it the other way just seems you're getting nowhere. At least this way, you're at least revealing 3 or 4 shard pieces and getting to that card quicker. And so just seems for me, unfortunately today it's been one of those days I lose my match. There we go. So it was in the next one up, so it's not like you've gone all around the houses to get it. Yeah, okay, you can get them randomly, you can surprise yourself and pick one, but if you stick to a pattern of attack, it's an easier way of doing it, I believe. There we go, got a second one in that one, so that makes up for not having one in the previous section. There's a third one in that area, and a fourth one in that area, so that's 4 in this one section in this go. So that's definitely made up for not having what I needed in the previous section and going around the houses the time before. Right, just do these last 4, and then we can see how many pieces I've got left to get after this. Right, there we go. Right, so as you see, it's the Miz. It will take a bit of time. I will get onto it as quick as possible. King of the Ring going. I'm in my final match of this round. Very, very tense and close game I'm in at the moment. You see, I won my last match 4-1. So in fact, there we go. I have gone through to the next round with a 4-1 victory. So as you can see, my opponent did charge as well, but my cards were just a little bit too strong. So out of the 5 games, 3-2 win to me. Can't really complain about that one, because I know I'm now in a semi-final match. And if I look at my opponent in my semi-final, if I play clever, I know they've got a couple of Royal Rumbles, so all their male cards are going to be good. But I know their tag teams are weak. I know their divas are weak. So it's going to be a very, very tight affair to go through. But hopefully I will. Don't want any of that. My advice to you guys, don't spend money on a game unless you really have to. It's not worth it. So yeah, that is that. As you can see in my war, I'm currently in third in my league. I'm still doing it the same way I was in my last video, just letting it play through. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I will return with another video soon. Thank you very much. Peace out.